gonna need to grow my hair out long for that intro. Holy cow! I feel like I'm back in the the metal days there. That was amazing. Jeff welcomes me back with a whole new intro to the show. How awesome was that, man? That'll get your blood pumping. Get you all ready for a big night of TNA. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. I am super glad to be back. I know I missed the Tuesday show. I was still a little bit underneath the weather, and all the Tazzie's still jamming over there. I was like this, doing the the Beavis and Butthead thing with it. Oh man, so good. Amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff, Jeff. Thanks for doing that. That's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome to be back, guys. I'm glad to be here and to enjoy a night of TNA wrestling with you all. We have the recording. We do the TNA app too. I saw the question out there in the chat. Just pause it. That's pretty much what we do. We just pause it. I have mine paused right now where they're showing the system where they're all holding up their titles. That's where I'm paused. So if you want to kind of go back and check that out. But yeah, we start from 8:30 still. And we'll just unpause it at 8:30. That's how we've been doing it. So welcome. It has been a great week of wrestling in all parts of it. And I have no doubt that TNA is going to be amazing. Jeff, it's wrestling just keeps getting better and better. And every night, another show that's just so good. It's been so much fun to watch. And I'm sure TNA is going to have a good one for us tonight.
Oh man, yeah, it's been really good. Obviously, if you watch WWE and you saw Raw, Chris and I talked about what we got with the Wyatt Six and Uncle Howdy and Bo Dallas. Just masterful segment done. I thought it was great. Honestly, you really can't even put it into words. Quickly anyway. But yeah, so definitely got a lot to look forward to tonight. Looks like a good card. Two things though. Joe, welcome back. Good to have you back.
Thank you, sir. Good to be here.
Yeah. And two, YouTube, that change in intro was for you because some idiot, some jerk kept trying to claim a song that I created. So I created another one. It's completely different than anything else that's out there. So please, if you try it again, I'm gonna lose my crap. So just saying.
I thought you might end up doing it for that reason because I did see that they claimed it again after a while. It went away, and then again last week it pops up again. I'm like, oh
yeah,
that's a big pain in the ass. Tazzie's here. What's up, Tazzie? How are you doing, man?
Well, it's I don't know what to start with this, but man, I just want to say this. Well, let's do this first. Let's because I've been still doing like last week, so I can do it today. Ready? You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. It's a TNA party, baby. Let's go.
There you go, man. There you go.
I just really love wrestling right now. Like everything, every single promotion. Well, some promotions still got to step their game up, but hey, they're all doing great. I'm happy, and I'm excited about tonight and see what crazy surprise is going to happen tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be good to look. We're on the road to Slammiversary now. Anything can happen. Just saw another wrestler is becoming a free agent. Dijak.
Yeah,
man. Wrote a little letter on his socials today, and I would love to see Dijak in TNA, man. I don't know how soon it would be, but I always loved that dude, and I saw that out there today. So who knows? That this is the time of surprises for TNA. We had a lot when they had their first pay-per-view back, but this is usually the time we get one or two big surprises that show up on this show, and maybe it'll be some NXT people. We don't know, but that's the cool thing about it. And like Tazzie said, man, I'm so sad I missed the Tuesday show because that Bray the Uncle Howdy and Bo thing was that was special. It really was. How good that video was done was just, kudos to everyone. Rob Fee, the writers, Bo himself. having to express that in front of everybody, and also going after the naysayers, the people who actually had the balls to say that he was exploiting his brother. First of all, if that's your mentality, you're looking for negative clicks. Get lost. Nobody needs you around. But yeah, that was just, I watched it over and over. I watched a video that had content creators that were doing watch-alongs that just captured it one after another. Oh my God, it so good. And this should distance itself from people thinking that it's going to be too supernatural, because this is based in 100% reality. And I love that. Obviously, we had the passing of, as you saw in the beginning of the show, Roman Reigns' father, Sika. I watched him wrestle live, and the Wild Samoans were such an intimidating team, such a great tag team. We lost a legend, a good one, and Roman, I'm sure, is I heard the story about how they found him passed away, and it's horrible. And I feel for Roman, and obviously our thoughts and prayers go out to them and their family. So just a big loss in the WWE, absolute legend of the sport. So, but yeah, man, it is exciting. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan. From NXT to WWE to AEW to TNA, it's just been brilliant. All these flashes from show to show and stuff with NXT has just been amazing. So, yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm just, and I'm excited to be back. In case you guys didn't know, some of you have asked me, I had surgery it's called bariatric surgery. It's basically where, I don't want to gross anybody out, but it's basically where they go in there and they take out a big part of your stomach. They kind of direct attach it to your intestine and make like a small pouch. So what it does is it's going to allow me to drop a lot of weight, which I want to do because I want to get healthy and I want to get back to, where I was doing things before that got out of control. And the surgery went very well. It was funny. I'll tell you a quick little story. When I went in and I was getting prepped, the doctor came in to see me. And of course, you're always nervous, right? And I was saying to the doctor, and I said, well, hey, what happens if my liver didn't shrink enough from this liver shrinking diet that you put me on, and you can't necessarily do the bypass because they can't. If they can't move the liver around, they can't do the whole thing. So then he goes, now that's never happened to me, and you're going to jinx it. He said, don't jinx me, right? And he goes, it's never happened to me. He said, you're going to be fine. He goes, but then of course he had to have me sign a paper because he said, now if that should happen, are you okay with me doing the sleeve, which is the other version of the surgery? And of course I signed it. I'm like, whatever. But of course that didn't happen, and he was 100% right. But yeah, so that's what it is. I'm down like 40 pounds, which is crazy since I started that liver shrinking diet just a couple of weeks ago, and then from the surgery itself. And I'll lose a lot more because I can't go back to really eating solid foods for another at least week or two yet. So right now it's just all been water, liquids, Jell-O, sugar-free stuff, popsicles, that kind of thing. This coming week it'll be like yogurts and things like that. So, and some protein shakes and stuff. So that's essentially what it is. It's a way for me to get my life back. And I'm very grateful to all the doctors, nurses, and all them, and of course the fact that this exists for me to be allowed to do that. And so it's going to help me with many things. My knee that bothers me, and just helps me just get, like I said, just get my life back. So that's what it is. And I'm very happy to be back here, though. All right, I'm going to welcome some people in quick. We'll get to tonight's card. We've got Brandon Wayne Lewis. We've got Eric. Turning a big 5-2 tomorrow. Whoa! All right, you're catching up.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you, Eric.
Yeah. If I can find the birth. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Happy birthday!
Just got it. Happy birthday. Let's roll up for TNA Road to AEW Slammiversary Hassan. AEW's got a pay-per-view coming up soon. Yep. Gus, hello. Jeremy Dunderman, member of the channel. Thank you for being a member, Jeremy, and we appreciate it. James Chadwick. There's the clapping back. Is ever? Oh, the soundboard's going today.
Yeah, we're in business. We're
rocking today, man.
We're cooking with hot grease.
Dirty Derek is in the house. Hope you're feeling better. Deanna is here. Deanna reached out to me. Andrew Stevens. Hello, Andrew. Gus, you won't have to restart because, like I said, we're going to start it up at 8:30. We're just have it on pause right now. John Kessler. Hello. How are you? Damian Robinson. Brandon. Nice intro, says Deanna. Yep, all Jeff, man. He kills it with that stuff. Jeremy Dunderman, of course, bonus baby. Yeah, I'm doing as well as can be expected. Little bits and things that's still bothering me, but all in all, pretty good. Terrence, so we are getting Jordan versus Ash at Slammiversary. TNA Creative, you guys real well. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I think what they're going to do there is they're going to probably have Rosemary interrupt somehow, and that will cost her since she messed up Havoc. I think that's where they'll go with that. She's not going to win. There's no way she's beating Jordan Grace. They'd be really stupid to do that. Everybody's been on point this week. Let's see. We've got I am way behind. So John G, Bonkers LFC, Dylan, John Kessler. Let's see. Hassan. Derek said, sorry, I almost killed you. Yeah, Derek passed along a thing of a girl spider walking, which I really didn't need at that time. Brandon Barnes, hello. Melissa, hi. David Paul, hello to you. Brandon Davey, Derek, and Andrea. All right, I caught up. We will definitely keep you in our prayers, Andrea. I'm so sorry for your grandfather's loss.
Yeah.
And yeah. All right. So there you go. Jeff, I'm not sure how much of a card we have. I know I think I put three things out there on Twitter.
We got a pretty decent one, Joe.
Okay.
We got a pretty decent one here. So I'll blow it up first so folks can see it, and then we'll pull back.
All right. Sounds good. So this is what we got for tonight. And I'll go down the list. I'll have Tazzy and Jeff do one of each here so I don't lose my voice because that may go before the night's over. Mark is here. What's up, Mark? How are you? So we'll go from top to bottom. We've got Alan Angels and the scientist, Kushida. Jeff, what do you think of this one? Alan Angels and Kushida. Of course, this was made from last week. And have to see what's going on with Kushida exactly. What's he going to be up to?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what this episode of Kushida the Science Guy is going to hold, but I'm down for it. I'm ready to see it. I want to know what he's gonna do. I feel like this is gonna not work out too well for Kushida. So I've got Kushida winning this match, but I think down the road he might have some issues. Yeah, there's something weird going on with him. I'm wondering he got really close to that black stuff and he's working on it and stuff. A lot of times, in those scientific kind of things, that when they experiment with something, they tend to kind of get something from it. So I don't know. It's something for sure to watch, I think. We've got a State of the Union address tonight by Mustafa Ali. Don't figure. We got a debate tonight, so why not have
right? Why not? Yeah. And you know what, Jeff? I think a lot of the people in the chat here, myself included, would much rather watch the Mustafa Ali State of the Union address than that debate tonight.
Listen, so if I wanted to watch two old people argue, I would go down the block and just run into random people. I'm just being honest. So absolutely 1000%, and nothing against the elderly. I don't say that as a derogatory. I'm just saying we don't exactly have youth in the presidential race this year. So that's all I'm going to say about that. God bless you all. But yeah, I'd much rather see Ali's State of the Union than any of that. So
It reminds me of the Simpsons old man with his fist up shouting in the air. It really does. And that's what that debate's going to probably remind people of too. All right. So we have our road to Slammiversary. We have two qualifying matches tonight. First one is Tazzy, Nick Nemeth, and Rich Swann, man. Two amazing athletes here. Both of them want to be in that title picture. Rich Swann may have he might have some help on the outside there a little bit with AJ Francis that Nick Nemeth might have to watch out for, although Nick might have his brother that might be able to watch his back. So what do you think of this match, Tazzy?
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting Nick to win this, just mainly because he deserves to be in that picture, that title picture. So I'm going with Nick. I'm going with Nick with this one.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. Jeff, who do you have in this?
Oh, I think unless AJ Francis is somewhere around, and chances are he will be, but maybe Ryan Nemeth will be around, so who knows? But I think Nick wins. I can't see Rich Swann winning. It doesn't mean that we won't get a great match, because these two, I feel like, are going to give a great match unless we just get some wild shenanigans at some point.
Agreed. On our second qualifier tonight, this can be another banger. We've got Maclin, Jeff, against Sami Callihan. So the only thing I'd watch out a little bit for here is Mr. Gresham making an appearance, possibly to kind of stick it to Sami a little bit. But we'll see. This is going to be like I said, this is going to be a banger of a match.
Yeah, this is going to be like I'm so glad that Sami's back, and I feel like it's interesting with Maclin because I feel like he needs to be near the title a little bit more, but I'm kind of digging what they're doing with him, but I still want to see him kind of elevated a little bit. So for that reason, I've got Steve Maclin winning, but it's really good to have Sami back.
Yeah, absolutely. Tazzy, who you got for this one?
Do I have to choose?
I know. So hard.
God, I really want Sami to win, but oh man, Steve Maclin. All right, I'm gonna go with Steve Maclin. Not like I want to, but I just my head telling me to go for Steve Maclin. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes you go with the head. All right. We've got Masha Slamovich, Tazzy, right back to you against Zaya Brookside tonight.
Oh, peaches.
Hey. Yeah. Why do you think I just delivered that up for you there?
He put peaches on a platter for you. He put peaches on a platter for you.
I did. You got some peach platter for you there. Yeah.
Yeah, I stuffed up peaches. Anyway,
you know what? Since I got the old soundboard back, here we go.
Peaches. Dum dum.
Man, you cannot root against or go against Masha. Can you? You really can't. I mean, I'm gonna just do this, and this is gonna be rare. I'm gonna go with Saya, just because this is how you make stars. You make stars by having them surprisingly beat people that you don't normally beat. So I'm gonna go Brookside on this.
Okay, all right. Jeff, what do you have?
Man, I think I like the train of thought there from Tazzy, because I was on the fence about this one. I was thinking that maybe we get Lish down and she, gives us some kind of distraction or something, but let's go with Zaya Brookside.
Okay. All right. So there you go. 2 for Zaya. And then, of course, we have ABC, Tazzy's favorite tag team ever, going up against Jake Something and Diener and the Rascalz triple threat tag team match. This one should be a banger. The Rascalz, of course, really, really good. We all know what they're like. Jake Something and Diener, pretty much a new team, but I mean, Jake is just a monster in the ring. And then, of course, ABC, we know what those guys are. They seem to be coming back now. We thought they were going to end up splitting up that team not that long ago, and they're back. Seems like better than ever. So This can go almost really any way here, I believe. But Jeff, I'll start with you. Who do you have winning this?
The fans.
Yeah, right. That's for sure. This is going to be a killer.
Man, this is tough because I think 3 teams in very different spots right now. And you can argue that each of them needs a win. I got to go with ABC because it'll give me an excuse to play this.
Bullet Club.
And I get it. Maybe they don't rep the Bullet Club as much or at all anymore, but still, I'm going to play it. So
there you go. There you go. The Bullet Club theme. Tazzy, what you got?
ABC. Oh, you know,
shocker.
Why do we have to have ABC? Why do we have to have ABC go against the Rascalz? Why do we have to do that? That's not fair. But I go ABC. Just
ABC.
I can.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, baby. Yeah, you know, I'm torn between ABC and the Rascalz. I would be very surprised if Jake Something and Diener win it. But yeah, you just never know in something like this as to what direction they're going to go. But I got to lean ABC here as well. I think they're building them back up to maybe go back and compete against the system again and try to get those tag team titles back. So I would think that they would come out of this with a win tonight too. So there you go. That's the match card. A lot more matches this week than we had last.
Yeah.
And some promos I'm sure will be splattered in as well. So yeah, Jen Carter just popped in. Hello to you. And man, we got about 5 minutes to go before we're going to start this thing. So like I said, if you all want to start at the same or around the same place, I am paused at when they were first coming in the intro, the systems being shown holding up their titles inside the ring. Lish has gold on. They have gold ropes. That's exactly where I am. So if you're all going to want to go back and start from the same place that we are, that is exactly where I will be starting from when we start the show. Let me pull that back up here.
Yo, can I ask a favor?
Sure.
Can you go back to the Sika screen and start from there?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just find it. Let's all get coordinated here. Live event starting soon. Oh, did they do a Sika tribute? That's cool.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to fast. There we go. Got it. Right on there.
Right on.
Okay. Yep. Easy. Yeah, that's even easier. Go to the memory of Sika, the black screen, and that's where we're all going to start. Okay. We all know what's next, guys. We got 4 minutes to talk about something that I haven't touched in 3 weeks, and that's food. So get out there. Let us know what you had to eat. It's not going to – you know what the funniest thing is about this? My wife's been like really hesitant to even eat around me. And she came in the other day and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And the thing is, I don't feel hungry. It's really weird. It's probably just because of the size of my stomach, but I don't feel hungry. So the smells are great. I was outside the other day on the back porch and I'm smelling somebody cooking steak, which smells amazing. But I wasn't getting very hungry from it or anything. I'm sure I will be eventually down the road. But yeah, so don't worry about me. You all shouted on out. I'm not going to even bother telling you what I had because it was just a mixture of Jell-O and water and protein shake, and so that's what I had. So shout them out. Let us know what you're eating. Get everybody else hungry in the chat, and of course helps us, get attention paid to the show as well. What else we got here? And yeah. And then we'll be starting very, very soon. So let us know what you all are eating today. What have you had good? Frozen pizza. I had a hot dog with mustard and sauerkraut and a knish. Very nice. Chicken potato macaroni salad. That sounds very good, Melissa. Hello, clown. Well, I eat French fries and chicken nuggets for breakfast and burgers for lunch. There you go. Lunch for breakfast and burgers for brunch. Okay. My brother already had Egos, turkey sausages, and orange juice. Nice. Homemade KFC bowls. That sounds good, dude. Barbecue chicken tenders and rice. And I'm going to eat something else for dinner, says John G. So John's going to just keep going. Homemade chili mac.
Oh, good stuff.
I had hot dogs with different. Didn't have hot dog rolls, so I used burger rolls. I've done that before.
Yeah.
I've done that before. Hey, whatever's around, man. Even a folded piece of bread works. I've done that many, many times. So, Jedi Warrior Hello says Taco Hell Cheez-It Crunch Wrap. Very nice. Yeah, it is Taco Hell.
Buddy.
Here it is. I think I'm going to have more Swiss Chalet chicken pot pie, says RK Shuttlesworth from Twitch. Very nice. Eating some barbecue chicken tenders, rice for dinner for a few minutes ago. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Jeff, you know what? This week, because if I keep talking, I know my voice is going to be shot in about an hour and some in. I need you to come up with a question of the week for me.
Okay. All
right.
Yeah. Let me think on it for a minute.
Absolutely. AB Jobson says, I love hot dogs. In the ghetto, hot dogs on bread is a staple growing up. We did it a lot too. Now hot dog rolls and stuff are not cheap. So a lot of times, you make do with what you've got. We used to do that a lot. Hello, Heather. Chicken Alfredo, says Jason Stoffer. I had pulled pork, quinoa brown rice, and a bottle of wild cherry Pepsi for lunch. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you haven't really missed much. We're just starting. We're all going to start at the same time, which is going to be in a minute. And we're all on the screen where it has the in memory of Sika and OI and the dates. So that's where we're going to start from. If you all want to start at the same part, so let me know when you're all set. Hot dog buns make good garlic bread. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, stale ones. Yeah, that's a very good idea. My mom used to do that all the time.
Yep.
So, all right, guys, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start. Brandon Barnes says Sonic. All right, here we go. We're going to press the old play button, and we are off and running here.
Yep.
And, of course, the nice tribute there to Sika. I'm going to turn my volume down because I don't want that to get on the air. Hello, Anthony Slate. Welcome. Member of the channel. Of course, Anthony is a longtime member. So, of course, there's just some highlights.
Yeah. So I think I've got a question.
All right, let's go.
It's going to be somewhat controversial.
Okay.
If you can, so I want one from each men's division and one from each women's division. If you could swap, let's say 3 superstars on the male side and 3 on the women's side, and you can take those 3 superstars and flip flop them from whatever company, so from WWE to AEW, from WWE to TNA, vice versa, however you want to mix it up. 3 men, 3 women. Who would you swap?
Oh boy. Wow. Okay. That's a good amount of homework there. There you go. We're still seeing food here. Pot roasted potatoes, carrots, onions, chuck roast beef, and tomatoes. Very nice. So there you go. Let us know. We're swapping wrestlers today on the question of the week. So who would you take and transfer or swap to another promotion?
And that's because of the NBA draft, and you know how teams move stuff around all the time. So so that's why that just popped into my head. So
that makes sense.
I'm sorry.
That makes sense. The Celtics got a guy from Creighton. I saw as their first pick. I didn't see their second pick yet. Dork Knights. I take Pat Butcher from East London Promotions. Britt Baker from AEW to WWE. There you go.
Yeah, Gia.
Hey, it's Gia Miller. Announcing Jordan Grace. By the way, TNA signed a brand new tag team. Saint and Sinner.
Yeah.
Saint and Sinner have signed with TNA.
Won't disagree with you there, James. We'll just keep that rolling. Let's see.
Peaches.
What did James G is hot, man. Thunder Rosa from AEW to TNA. I like that one. Jordan's got something to say. Something.
Ooh. What a trade, Brandon.
Gable from WWE to TNA for Josh Allen. Damn.
Man.
Jordan to WWE. Whoa!
Oh.
No, brother.
Wait, what? we just start off that way?
That's how we're feeling?
He says she got her match. Well, guys, listen, as to what we've been talking about these past few episodes and Ash, Jeff, I kind of think this may be a little bit of a change of plans.
Yeah.
I think they might have been lining it up for Slammiversary, but I believe they might have listened to the fans and their responses, and they are changing plans. So
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, never mind. Spoke too soon. Oh, damn it. I was getting so hyped up, man. I thought they Ash is going to the Bahamas. Violent and unpredictable. Hello, Greg and John.
Yeah.
What is he sending men in the security to that guy looks like Danny DeVito.
Yeah, she's about to beat him down.
Yeah, Danny DeVito's taking a beating.
They just stand no chance.
Yeah, Danny DeVito's getting beat up. Derek, yes, the first night I was in pretty much pain. When they woke me up, they end up giving me oxycodone. They would have given me morphine if it didn't calm it down. But yeah. I'll tell you another funny story in a second. Jordan Grace is just pounding out these security men and Danny DeVito. And there's the director of Authority. When does TNA air? Every single Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. on the app. What do we got coming down here now? Is it on Masha Slamovich? Okay. So now we're getting the tag team match. Send Big Bill back to TNA from AEW. Yeah, keep him coming. Iceman is a stooge for Ash. The news can only be bad.
Oh, boy.
Man. So who let us know in the chat who you got in this one, folks.
Masha and Zaya Brookside. Lish doesn't seem to be happy escorting Masha to the ring. Yeah, she kind of doesn't. Yeah, well, a little bit of a grin there, but Zaya is on her way out. So we are getting that match at Slammiversary. Bummer. I thought they were going to change direction a little bit, but yeah. I still believe it's going to turn out the same way.
And who knows? I mean, who knows what we get? Again, I can't imagine that they don't hear some of the chatter out there. But yeah, I don't know.
Let's go.
So Tazzy, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs this win more, and what do you think is next for the winner?
I did just say it too. A title shot is deserving. It's probably why they had that right. They had that right before this match. It's that whole segment. It's very intriguing. Why not do something different? Do a different matchup. Why not Zaya Brookside? Like everybody's on her side. She's over. Why not do that match? Or do what you did before, and have somebody. You have a partnership with other promotions. Just throw it out there. Just saying.
Right. Yeah, I think that's. I don't know, man. I just feel like Masha. I don't know, man. I think she's due for a long title reign.
Yeah. Because she haven't got it yet. That's the crazy part.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the way she came into, Impact and now TNA, that streak that she was on was crazy. And I mean, she hadn't gotten that title reign yet. So
yeah.
Be right back, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Is Rosemary injured? I'm not sure. I haven't heard that, Melissa, but I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find something on that. Yeah, what were you about to say, Taz?
I forgot. I lost that thought.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, it's all
good. It doesn't look like it, Melissa. I'm not seeing anything that's out there.
Always talking mess outside the ring.
A Jedi warrior asking, will the Hardys have their first match back together in TNA tonight?
Why not do it in Slammiversary?
Right. Would you, that's the question. Would you wait until then to do it, or would you maybe do it in a couple weeks, or maybe even the go home show for Slammiversary? Well, how would you do it?
Yeah, probably either the oh man, I guess you could do it on the go home show, but Slammiversary, that's one of their biggest shows. So like, you gotta do something big. That's why I'm expecting surprises on that show, or a surprise match.
Just replying to a very very nice comment. Thank you so much. Saying shout out to everyone in the chat, including Insiders Pro Wrestling, Keep up the good work on the channel. Appreciate it. And shout out from South Bronx. So yeah, South Bronx in the house. I'm in upstate New York.
I like the writing on that.
I do too. I was looking. I like that. I like that.
That's dope.
James saying the Hardys are having a match at the next tapings, he thinks. Heather asking about
This
Saint
weekend,
Center.
right? Next tapings, right?
Yeah, I think starting tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, TNA signed Saint Center today. Anybody know these guys? I've only seen a couple of their matches. So I'm not as familiar as probably others are in the chat. So I would defer to someone like James or Clown, or I know we've got others in here too. I don't want to discredit anyone or leave you out, but we got a lot of folks in here who've probably seen more of their work than me. But yeah.
Ooh, no. Oh.
All right. Here's a question that comes up quite a bit. And I think it's a good question, especially for people who are newer to TNA. Melissa is asking, Masha just ran through.
Yes, she did with the help of Alicia.
Yeah. So we did get those shenanigans. Melissa asking, what is TNA's WrestleMania? So, folks in chat, if you've been watching TNA for a while, give your answers, because there's a little bit of a debate from people, out there. Some people say it's Slammiversary. Other people say it's Bound for Glory. So I want to see what the consensus is in the chat tonight.
This is from the debacle of the date night for PCO.
I can't believe he just did that.
Right? You know he's going to pay, right?
Oh, definitely. I will run.
Yeah, you laugh now, guys.
Yeah, you won't be laughing in a little bit when it gets dark and PCO jumps on you from God knows where in the arena.
What?
The International Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Interesting.
Did the match end? Yes. Yeah. Masha won. Travis was a heel champ in NEW in Vancouver, and I know he worked the other promotions in Vancouver. Judas had a good match with the LP and was put over by him. Dino Bravo? Did I hear him mention Dino Bravo?
Did he really?
He did.
What?
Dino Bravo. I haven't heard that name in forever. Man.
Oh. Crazy.
Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Oh, man.
Rich Swann better watch his back in this match, man. And it's not just from Ryan Nemeth. You better watch that a very angry monster doesn't come after him either. Mustafa Ali, State of the Union.
We got to give our first giggity of the night.
Let's fast forward through this commercial.
We got to give our first giggity of the night.
Derek. I'm sure it was for Derek.
Yep. It was. Dirty Derek strikes again.
All right, so we're going forward here, and we got a little promo. Jody threat.
Yeah, that was bad on Tuesday.
What did Derek say? I don't even want to. Let's see. Masha. Oh. He's telling him that the work doesn't stop now. Now we double down. Do you guys think we will be going back to the golden era of wrestling and WWE goes to Netflix and supposedly becomes uncensored? No, they're definitely going to be uncensored there. Triple H said it on McAfee's show the other day. He said that all that editing out that drives people crazy when the fans chant, no more. So it's definitely going to be uncensored.
It's kind of.
I wouldn't even call this era the golden era. I would call this the technology era of wrestling because of how it's consumed and how much product is out there. I think we're getting something completely different than we've ever gotten. We're going to see more companies go to that more realistic, uncensored kind of promo and type of vibe. I think what wrestling companies have figured out is it's great to get eyes from the youth. That's going to be our future audience. But if we can get their parents, their uncles, their aunts, their cousins, if we can get them back into it, the folks that were around like 10, 15 years ago, those are the people we can get more and more. And I think that's who they're starting to go after now.
Campaign Singh. Bringing in Mustafa Ali. James said I call it the know-it-all era because a lot of people think they know F and everything. And then more parents will try to stop children from watching wrestling. DRO is here. What's up? Rip to Roman's dad. Yes. Mustafa Ali coming down for his State of the Union. Notice it's about 9 minutes away from the actual debate coming on. Kind of good timing.
Good timing. Very good timing.
Yeah.
I forget that one. We can watch this one.
Mustafa as dapper as always.
He's a sharp dressed man.
Yes, he is.
Gotta be honest, man. I'm a little jealous of the hair. just wish I had a little bit, at least for a little fade or something. I mean, I
want my curls back.
Cold in the winter, hot in the summer.
Mustafa's got to be loving this, man. He's doing what he's wanted to do in WWE. This thing that he's wanted to be concocted back then, and he's getting to do this now. He's got to be really loving this. Thank you for the warm reception.
Oh man,
you still get a lot of cheers for him though from the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm loving what Ollie's doing. I want Bhupinder back. Did he go back to Canada or something? I don't know. A lot of mixed emotions tonight. But I stand here before you to address something that happened. Oh, this is that controversy.
Yeah.
He coined the premium live event term. A video appeared. Rumors and slander. And he used the P word.
Mm-hmm.
To smear my good name. Who's he going to blame this on, Jeff? I think it's Champagne Singh.
Yeah. I mean, if they're going where I think they're going with this type of storyline, if you're the right hand man, that means you're the first to fall.
Yeah. You demand the truth. We want truth. Fans chanting, we want truth. Did you hear on Busted Open them talking to a guy about how WCW affected our modern culture, how it influenced politics with all these talking heads putting down? I watched the last episode of that Who Killed TNA. It was very good. Very good show. TNA. WCW, yes.
TNA is indestructible.
TNA is alive and kicking. Yeah.
I think that TNA will be here long after we've all gone to the great beyond, I'll say.
The last episode was sad, though. It really was. Like you really saw who was affected by that. And, of course, the real big name wrestlers like Booker T and others made, they did fine. And, of course, the NWO all went over. But it was all the other people that were the behind-the-scenes folks. And the people that were doing the production and all that kind of stuff, they all lost their jobs over whatever it was. But, yeah, it's a crazy set of circumstances. Crime-related. Oh, Conrad's here. What's up, Conrad?
Southside.
Conrad said, good evening. Ali is so good. Hardy should be on tonight. Hello, Jason Stoffer. WWE going uncensored Netflix for Raw and their PLEs. Do they lose the younger viewers? Well, parents, that's going to be up to the parents, I guess, and maybe they'll have some sort of a rating thing on Netflix where you can prevent kids from listening to that if you want to. I'm loving seeing Ali as a heel. I look to other locker rooms and see challengers. Interesting. Interesting.
Huh?
Interesting.
Which locker rooms do you speak of there?
We want Speedball.
He just. That was quite a
Speedball couldn't hang with me if his life depended on it.
Damn.
That was a statement.
You're a bunch of trolls. Get out of my building and my city.
Oh, man.
He's kicking people out.
He's kicking people out, man.
Wow.
This is very, 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 very funny because oddly enough, I've seen a particular politician do this kind of stuff. Interesting.
Just saying. Whoa.
Security's booting him out, man.
Oh, he just
he spilled a drink on him.
Man. Where's the Secret Service?
He's saying Ali is assaulting a fan. Said he threw a drink in his face.
Oh
man. Ali snapped, man.
Yeah.
Ali snapped.
I think we might be seeing this at Slammiversary, folks.
Yeah, Mike Bailey and Ali.
What if we get an Ultimate X though?
Oh,
Could very well be.
I mean, I don't know if they will since they're already doing the 6-way for the heavyweight title, but that would be fire if they did. If they did an Ultimate X. Just for sheer chaos.
Let them fight, Chance. Deanna says, Mike Mullet speedball. Hey, respect the mullet. You must respect the mullet. He's out of there. He's taking his title and leaving. He's out. Oh, wait, he's running around with the title. Oh, he goes after Mike Bailey. Crowd is saying let them fight, yeah.
Right? Conrad, speaking my language.
I need a state of option C for him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Go ahead and say it, Ali.
I'm sick of hearing them change her name.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Let's go.
Ooh, I wonder if this is the end of the reign for Ali.
It very well could be. But I'm with Conrad. I think him, choosing option C, that could throw a wrinkle into that heavyweight picture. That would be awesome.
Yeah, definitely could. Wondered how they would set that up.
Fast forward.
Ooh.
Dork Knight, let's I know you were just messing around, but let's keep the politics stuff out of there. That never works out well. Trust me. There's a few things I've learned doing this and other things is you always keep out politics and religion are never good things, even when you're doing it in jest. So yeah, let's keep all that stuff out of the chat. I think everybody will be just happier if we do. All right, let's get a fast forward here some more. Let's see what we got next. We got a reply here from Mike Bailey, it looks like.
Yep.
Okay. So we're at Mike Bailey's reply.
Oh, I'm way ahead.
Challenging me in my hometown of Montreal. On the road to Slammiversary. Oh, all right, there you go. In his hometown. It has been made official. No, it's okay. I'm not upset with you, Dork Knight. I'm just saying it's I get it. You don't know what people's feelings are for that stuff, and it can get a little weird. I like to think everybody in our community wouldn't be, but to that end, I just think it's better off not really talking about it. It's all good. I mean, James, you're probably right. Like if you look at it in length of, I mean, the other ones are all pretty old. So I think you might be correct.
Just saying.
You know what? I just imagine something. This is crazy. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just imagine Obama doing a frog splash off the top.
Oh my god! See, Dark Knight. See what you started. Oh my god!
All right. I'm gonna get back on. I've been debating it, but I'm getting back on X, and I'm gonna steal that comment, Dark Knight. I'm sorry, but I will give you credit. But I want to throw out a question on X. I don't want to do it here because I don't want us to get bogged down, but be on the lookout for that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Jeff's getting back on X.
Yeah.
Derek says no politics in here, just dirty talk.
Hey, Derek.
All right, yeah, we got the triple threat tag team match. Next week, Joe Hendry and Jake something for the qualifier. People of Chicago, there's Diener.
That's something.
Good.
Conrad just comes into the chat and look who's here. It's Diener.
I know, man. Oh, okay. Okay.
It's the people's choice. Chicago sucks.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
That really how you feel, Wentz? I mean,
damn.
This is probably why we didn't get the whole reunion of the Rascalz, because Wesley is a face and they're heels right now. Probably not going to work there. Probably not going to work that well.
You shut up.
oh.
Well, I'll be damn.
Ooh.
Wow.
Man. Did y'all hear what somebody in the crowd told him to stop being?
No.
I won't repeat it, but they told him to stop being a female dog.
Damn.
Be right back.
All right. Yeah, that was rough. And it was funny because it got quiet right at that moment. And then
God,
you just
I love Chicago.
Stop being a yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm very looking forward to uncensored Monday Night Raw.
Man, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, Gus, the match started for us. Yeah. Jake something in there.
Trying to get used to this because I still have the YouTube version left for another 2 weeks. So like, well, I might as well use this and I don't have to worry about it. But so I'm trying to stay alive with you guys. I'm loving the state of tag team wrestling and all the promotions right now.
Yeah, man. Wrestling is so much fun when you have good tag teams and they're showcased.
Look at the women division in WWE now. Look at that. They're stepping their tag team division stepping up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh boy. Bates. Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
Oh man. I'm trying to figure out what sound to even play for that. Here we go. Yeah. There you go. Oh dear goodness gracious.
How do you like the way they do triple threat matches in the tag team wrestling? Shouldn't it be like a tornado tag for triple threat matches?
Yeah. I think I'd like to see I'd like to see tornado tag. I just feel like the exchanges can be kind of weird sometimes. You know, so why not just have everybody? Why just not just have 3 in there at a time? I mean, my preference, but
I'm laughing because technically a triple threat match is no disqualification, but they're tagging in.
But they're tag. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's a thing, Tazzy. It's a thing. Man, talking about Joe Hendry and his appearance on NXT, very brief one, by the way, but nonetheless, very successful. What did you think of that, Tazzy?
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
He gonna pop
Good
up.
night. Good night, Dork Night. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Go ahead, Tazzy.
Yeah, he gonna stop. He gonna come in when he say, "Don't be shot." He just pop up out of the blue a heat wave.
Oh,
that's right. That's a big weekend coming up next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big weekend. So Tazzy, I'm gonna ask you. Tazzy, I'm gonna ask you a very difficult question. Since you brought up the resurgence of tag teams in wrestling, give me your top 5 tag teams right now, regardless of promotion. Top 5. Same question to Joe, because I know Joe loves tag team wrestling.
Of all time.
No, right now.
Oh, tag teams right now.
Tag teams right now. Your top 5 right now.
I will go with it's gonna be in order, but I'll go Rascalz and ABC. I will go with man, I cannot go against the Good Brothers. They're not tag team champions, but they're still doing their thing. What's that, 3? I'm gonna give you a surprise one. And everybody's going, what? The Acclaim, number 4. And I'm going to add one more. Oh man, do I really want to do it?
Ooh.
You got to go for FTR.
Yeah.
Diener and Jake something. Double knees from the Rascalz. Trey Miguel tried to take him out on the outside. Jake something caught him and held on.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Did he ever hold on?
Wentz saved him.
Oh, no.
But he did it again.
Oh, now he throws him into Wentz.
Oh, my gosh.
Man.
That's a strong dude.
Jeez.
Dijak going to T. I could see it. I would love it.
Whoa.
That's the only place I can see it.
Whoa. That was almost catastrophic.
Are you going all-time tag teams or just now, Jeff?
No, just now. I think Bates just gave all time, but
I got you.
Yeah, just right now, top five active tag teams.
Man, Owen Hart, Double J. Wow.
Right?
Ooh. Oh, what the heck? Oh.
Oh.
2, 3. ABC.
ABC you later.
I kind of like Miz and R-Truth together, man.
They're a lot of fun.
They really are. I know they just lost, but I kind of like them together.
All good, Bates. All good, man. But that's a good all-time top five, I'll tell you that.
ABC has to be on the list. They're just amazing. Really, really good. How about Speedball and Trent Seven? They've been really good.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Lish. There's a Dirty D back there. Let's see if Dirty D talks over Moose again. FTR, ABC, Rascalz, Jade, and Bianca Belair.
That's a good list.
Now they're all talking, so let's see if Dango kind of dives in. Nope. Okay, Moose is going to talk here. I wouldn't be surprised if Miz turned on R-Truth.
Wouldn't do that yet. I actually think that I honestly think DIY will break out before Miz and R-Truth.
Oh, you think that's gonna happen at some point soon, Tazzy? DIY?
Oh, just because they have a story around that. So
yeah.
They could actually do that at any time. Don't be shocked if they lose a big match and we get it again. More part of when we go in, so it's uncensored because they can go back to those type of matches.
Yeah.
All right. We had the ending of that match last week between Josh and Eric Young. And more matches next week. So Kazarian and Santana. And then, of course, Joe Hendry and Jake something to qualify as well. Hope TNA learned their lesson after Callihan did his stint in MLW. Here is Sami. Saying Slammiversary is the big one for TNA. The Road Warriors, the Hardys, the Dudleys, the Motor City Machine Guns, Edge, and Christian. Where are the Motor City Machine Guns? Are they in AEW? I haven't really heard much. Haven't really heard much about
yet. Indies doing. I don't even know when their last indie date was. To be honest with you, now that I'm thinking about it.
To not have them on or if AEW was signing them, that's weird. That make you think that they're waiting for somebody else.
I'm going to one-up you, and this might be a more difficult one. Regardless of promotion, what is your top tag team who have won championship gold? For me, it's Brothers of Destruction. I don't get the hype behind Maclin. My all-time tag team is always going to be probably Demolition. I love Demolition. Love them. Road Warriors, of course, right up there too. Chief J and Jules Strongbow. I love the Strongbow brothers. I love tag team wrestling. Always did. And so, of course, Alpha and Sika. The Wild Samoans were tremendous. The Rock and Sock Connection. How about that one? Yeah, I always love tag teams. And Radio Silence on MCMG. Steiners and Legion of Doom. My time to be the face of TNA Wrestling once again. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Let's go.
I like Maclin. I feel he's got the size and look. Rock and Roll Express are my number one. Road Warriors number two. All right. Here comes Maclin.
Joe, I feel like, whoa. I feel like Slammiversary, we might see a changing of the guard for the heavyweight championship because it looks like the odds are stacked against Moose.
Yeah.
What do you think the chances are he retains? You, Tazzy, and Chat, do you think he retains after Slammiversary, or do you think that's the end for Moose?
It all depends on how they do it, because I mean, you still have the system that are going to be out there, that are going to be able to kind of help him or protect him. So yeah, there's it's definitely a stacked deck with all those people in there. I think that it depends on who they want to win it. I have said that I think it's Joe Hendry's time, but I don't know. Maybe they're going to hold on to that for a while. But if anybody I could see winning it from this whole group, I would say Joe Hendry. That's how I would go with it if I had the pen and pencil, so to speak. So, but I don't know. It's a good call. It really just depends on what they want to do. Do they want to keep the system thing going a little longer? Which they could. Then easily they can get around that by having the interference help him win. Very similar to how Roman always won his matches. So I think he holds it till Bound for Glory, says John Kessler. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I would take the Steiner brothers over just about any tag team in history. Maclin.
Had to rock out to that.
Wow, Macklin's not messing around here. Tazzy's jamming to the to Cactus Driver real quick. Tazzy's jamming to Sammy's music. Ali exercises option C, like it was mentioned earlier, and Nick gets another shot or another newcomer comes in. The Briscoes, ABC, 3, FTR, the Hardys, and MK Ultra. Nick win at Bound for Glory. I'd put the belt on Hendry soon. Yeah, me too. Swag fan, I agree. Got to strike the iron while it's hot. And, there's not many people hotter right now. Although, The argument to that would be is that does he really need a title? He could be just as hot as he is without gold. So I don't know. But if I were them, I think I would have my title on him right now. Harlem Heat was great. Great tag team. Booker T. I wouldn't put it on Hendry just yet. The dilemma I think you find yourself in here is, I don't know, there's people probably out in the chat that would think that they would want Nick Nemeth to win it. But here's the thing. If you put it on Nick, how long is Nick going to have it before he relinquishes it to Joe Hendry? That's my fear. Because, is he going to have it for one pay-per-view and then Hendry's going to get it? See, because that's the elephant in the room, is how popular Hendry is right now. And, do you want to waste that and give another person the belt to hold it for 3 months just to give it up anyway? So then people are going to be like upset that Nick really didn't have a very good title run and he had it for just a little while and then just dropped it. So I don't know. I think it's a dilemma. I do. I think their writers are going to be in a little bit of a dilemma here because I'm not really sure if they planned for Joe Hendry getting this popular. I really don't know if they did. Joe made a lot of his own popularity. He did stuff on social media, that whole challenge with his song and all that kind of stuff and getting that popular. I don't know that they necessarily planned for it. And so it might be a little bit of a monkey wrench thrown into the writers' plans. Because like I said, you sometimes just have to strike when it's hot. We don't know. We don't know if Joe gets hurt somewhere down the road. God forbid. We don't know if the popularity just dies off. And then you're gonna be scratching your head saying, "Oh man, I missed my opportunity there." So I don't know. Why does Josh Alexander wear his headgear? He had a bad. What was he? It was part of his a big thing with his ear. I kind of remember the story, and Josh, in fact, was talking to us about it. I know when we had him on our show. But something big happened to him with his ear, Jeff. Maybe you remember it more than I do. But I know he had a lot of damage to that ear and stuff like that. That's why he wears it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember right offhand too. And
yeah.
But he did mention it on our interview.
Yeah. Which is on our YouTube page. You can go back and watch that anytime you like. That was a New Year's Eve stream.
Mm-hmm.
They both beat the count in. I love this referee, man. Every time I see him, he reminds me of King of Queens because he looked just like Doug Heffernan's boss from King of Queens. They did even the same like hairdo, that little bit of a spike in the front. Looks it almost like they could be twins. I remember that stream was so much fun. Oh yeah, that was a really fun stream. Jade and Josh both there for New Year's. That was amazing. I was during COVID time though, when we managed to be able to talk to a lot of people because they weren't really doing anything. They were all kind of stuck home. Someone made a good point on Busted Open, the Attitude Era. How long did some wrestlers hold on to heavyweight title for? Some of the reigns weren't that long, but the wrestlers were still popular.
Right.
Remember when Impact used to be on Twitch? Yeah, I remember. Did they have their own broadcast or did Havoc do it? I remember Havoc used to have it on their channel.
At one point, it was them. And then Havoc had it and a few others. Zicky had it for a bit.
That's right. Zicky Dice. Zicky Dice. Another guy we talked to on our channel. Good dude. Used to be on Tuesdays. Yeah, these two guys are just I figure this is going to be a big mess. Look at that rake of the back from Sami. If you guys had to compare Sami Callihan to someone from the past, who would it be? A wrestler from the past. Who would you get? Chat, you can answer this too. Who would you compare Sami Callihan to if you could pick somebody from the past? To me, when I see Sami wrestle, he's a throwback to me. He looks he's very old school. A lot of old school moves, like he just did that back rake and stuff like that. He's very old school. So what other wrestler does he remind you of from the past?
Cactus Jack.
Good call. Yeah, good call. Yeah, can totally see that. The craziness, the insanity, the moves, like I'll do anything to my body. Yeah, that's a great call out. Death Valley driver off of the top. Thumbs up, thumbs down call from Sami. There it is. Cactus driver. Is that going to do it? No. Damn. Definitely see some Cactus Jack in him. Maybe a little Terry Funk. Maybe a little Terry Funk in there. If it were me, I would have a Roman level reign, but jokes aside, maybe just a few months because Hendry has to get it at some point. I'd love for Nick to win it now and keep it until Hard to Kill.
Put it on Joe.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. I could see that. Oh my God, is he going for another Cactus driver out here on the apron? No. Maclin knocked him away from it. Big chop from Sami. Big one back from Maclin, back and forth. Fist into another chop. Sami's teetering. Big headbutt. Another. Oh my God. It's just like 10 headbutts and a clothesline. Oh. KIA. That could be it. Yep. It's almost like a draping DDT into the KIA. That was nice.
It was nice, yeah.
So Maclin's in it. Josh, Maclin, and of course Moose. And we have 3 more to go.
Jeez.
Imagine Joe Hendry will be one of them. Nothing against Jake something, but I think Joe will win. Nick Nemeth and Rich Swann. This one's still to come, so we'll get another qualifier here. Kushida and Alan Angels next. The front man. All right, let's fast forward here. Let's go. Let's see what's up next. All right, we got. All right, I'm at the entrance to Alan Angels.
Yep.
And he's heading into the ring.
This should be a lot of fun.
When is AEW's pay-per-view? Is that this weekend?
Sunday.
Is it this coming Sunday?
This coming
I guess
Sunday,
no between the ropes then, I guess, this Sunday.
Yeah.
Actually, for the next 2 weeks, actually.
Yeah.
The NXT one is. What the hell are they back doing stuff on Sunday all the time for, man? You're killing our mojo.
What had happened was
Ooh. Alan Angels was trying to grab him before the match even started.
Yep, June 30th, Forbidden Door.
Mm-hmm.
So no between the ropes the next 2 weeks. What's it? Chat sleeping out there? Everybody fall. Okay, there we go. Put Jake in there, could elevate him. Kushida is dope. Forbidden Door Sunday. Pay-per-view going back to Sundays. Well, you know what? They're not allowed, damn it. That's our night. What the hell do they mean they're going back to Sunday? Down with that stuff. AEW debut of the best in the world, Shane McMahon. Oh, God. If that ever happens, I don't even know what to tell you. Ospreay is more than likely going to win that, I think. I hate to say it because it's a short run for Swerve, but I think he's going to win it. And I think the reason is because then that sets up him against MJF.
At Wembley.
Yeah. Ospreay and MJF at Wembley is going to be off the charts huge. Yuya cut his hair. I did not see that. Loving what Ospreay is doing. Not going to watch it, though. Yeah, AEW's pay-per-views are too expensive. They're too pricey. Too pricey and too long. I can't sit for 4 or 5 hours anymore watching pay-per-views. But I agree. The price is just a little too much. Yeah, Tazzy's done it.
Been there. I actually, if I could, I would, but I can't. I think my next one that I'm actually available for, believe it or not, is probably the October AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. What is next? Money in the Bank for WWE, I think?
Yeah.
Next Saturday.
Yep, next Saturday.
And now is that in the United States or is that overseas?
That is the United States. Well, sort of. It's Toronto.
What's the time of it?
Same.
I'll look it up.
Over East Coast. Yeah.
That would be the first one we could do in a while if that's the time we could do it.
Yeah. Yep, next Saturday. Start kickoff at 6:30.
6:30 p.m. Eastern time?
Yep.
Well, we're going to be able to do a WWE pay-per-view. Woo-ha! It's the first time in a while.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass. Austin 316.
There you go.
Give me a month off.
Hanging out with my wife, dog curled up next to us, priceless. Hoverboard lock is applied.
Oh
my God, he has him twisted up like a pretzel. Kushida wins.
Giggity.
Oh, man, Gresham.
Yep.
Well.
We've got an octopus sighting. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not again.
Oh, no.
No, the guards are coming in to pull him off. Wow, that was close.
Think that match is so.
Hello, Sapphire. What's your thoughts on the new Will Ospreay T-shirt with Swerve with a target on his head saying "hit list"? WTF? What are they thinking?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. Nick Nemeth and Rich Swann next.
This one should be a banger.
All right, let's fast forward here. This might be our last fast forward of the night, actually. Is this the main event? This might be the main event.
I think this is the main event. This should be an absolute banger. Oh.
It's against all odds. Highlights. Matt Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
Oh. Broken Matt Hardy. And my wife. Wow. Versus Eddie and Lish.
Hmm.
The Lake of Reincarnation is working wonders. There you go. I wonder when that match is going to be. Is it next week?
Yeah, next week.
Okay. This is next week as well.
Moments away from the main event.
Danny Luna and Jody Threat go one-on-one against each other. Yeah, this is next week. Wow, it's going to be a good one. Tapings for tomorrow and Saturday look to be great. Nick Nemeth versus Rich Swann.
Should be a lot.
Look at that smirk on Ray Walt's face, man. He just looks like even when he's looking at the camera, just looks like a jerk, doesn't he? He just got that smirk you want to just slap right off his face. Slammiversary in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And then they go to Tampa, Florida. Emergence. That's in Louisville, Kentucky. Sapphire, it's for a qualifying match so they can get a shot at Moose's title. Victory Road, September 13th. That is in Cleveland, Ohio. And Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium, South Carolina. Mega on sale.
I'm telling you, I'm going to find a way to get these guys here in California. I'm gonna get these guys one of these days. One of these days, they're going to come here.
Look at that little girl in the middle chanting TNA. How adorable. Here's a promo from Nick. Got to figure out the logistics. If I can make Louisville, it's a 4-hour drive. If I could make it. If you could have one, only one, would you rather have one last Willow feud or one last Jeff world title reign both in TNA? I haven't watched TNA in a bit, so I'm behind on what's going on. Tazzy, that would be a day you were out of state. Nick was in Puerto Rico a few days ago, living his best life.
I'm never out of state.
Tazzy's very much in state.
Yeah, unfortunately. The only place you can you gotta have to pay everything with your arm and your leg.
I'm waiting on my Celtics championship hat. Should be in the mail any day now. Moose is champion now. Yes, yeah, he's been since the beginning of the year. Actually, January.
Here we go.
Nice build up here. Nice to see. Look, I mean, I think people sometimes forget exactly how good Rich Swann really is.
Yeah, people forget. That's going to be a stacked match, though, for the championship. Like, that's, I mean, just the three you got in there right now is pretty dang good. And then you get one of these guys, and man, it's going to be wild.
Oh, yes, Doctor Who kid, the guy who called Samoa Joe that big Hawaiian dude. There's going to be a day and time when Rich Swann comes out with a clock around his neck. And at that point in time, I will die laughing. Haven't watched TNA since last November, so I have no idea who's champion, who's even in the company. Never sleep on Rich. I love Rich, but the heel turn, not so much. You always have to be on alert here for the interference because you have AJ Francis there and we're gonna get PCO here, aren't we?
I feel like we will at some point. We got
the fact that they just mentioned him. Yeah, I would bet we get PCO. PCO might come out and run Francis out of here, make the match more even. Nick Nemeth, the wanted man.
That interest give me every time.
Yeah.
Too bad he can't come out. The rock group, the metal group Rat had a song back in the day. It was one of their early albums, or it might have even been their first album called Wanted Man. That would have really been cool if he could have come out to that. This song that's playing in the background now sounds a little Quiet Riot-esque. Sounds a little like Kevin Dubrow singing there. I like Nick's music, but it would have been a bomb if TNA could have licensed. Yeah, the Wanted Man song from Rat. Yeah, I love that song, actually. It's a really good song. Yeah, it would have been cool. All right, one last fast forward, guys.
Just hit live after that, Joe.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, if you just go to live, we're in the match now. So we are Rich in the ring along with Nick. Nick's tights are giving me big 90s Shawn Michaels vibes. Big drop kick from Nemeth. Jeff sent the t-shirt. Yeah, that was off the first Rat album, yeah. I owned every one of them.
Not a fan of that t-shirt, if I'm being honest. But that's just me.
Working on gin and juice.
I had a dream about God. We're not going into that conversation.
Giggity.
Of all people, Derek, where the hell did you bring that out of?
Giggity.
Derek, you secretly have a copy of the Playboy she was in, don't you?
Giggity.
That was just no thought up out of nowhere dream. You were going through your old Playboy wrestling collection, weren't you?
Giggity.
Now that is the OG Peach right there. The OG Peach.
Yeah. Swann turned on Joe Hendry this March, and that was his heel turn. Traps of Bube. Francis again. He's getting involved. Nemeth trying to choke him out, and he just smashed the can off of Nemeth's head. Be careful, Derek. Minute Maid Man may come for you. Oh, look at this. What did I tell you? I told you this was going to be like a 2-on-1. It's going to be really, really difficult for Nick to even up odds here unless somebody comes down and helps him. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the ref's going to do it. You're out of here. You are out of here. AJ Francis is gone. Crowd singing, hey, 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 goodbye. But has the damage been done here? Nick is down, hasn't really moved since. I heard Mustafa Ali is in TNA. Yes, he is the X Division champion. He is a heel. Goodbye. We don't hear this much anymore.
True. Not nearly enough. Give me 1 second, guys.
All right, here we go. Quick cover. Two count. Bye-bye, Dollar General. On a lighter note, we are one more day closer to Eminem's new and final album. I had no idea it was coming out with his new and final album. Jeff, I don't know if Jeff's on.
One more.
I was going to tell him that the David Gilmour album, the ex Pink Floyd, has a second song that's out on it now. I'm sure that Eminem has earned well more than enough to retire. I mean, he's getting up there now, right? He's not a young dude anymore. He just wants to get out of it. Did not expect gin and juice in this match. Especially used as a foreign object. Yeah. Nick's trying to work back into this with some repeated shots to the midsection. Back elbow from Swann. And down he goes. Kick to the center of the back. He's burying his own career with it. You need to watch the Houdini single he put out the other week. Oh, no, I haven't heard it. My favorite song by him has always been that one from, excuse me, the movie that he did. Lose Yourself, I think it was called. That's always been my favorite song by him. Conrad, are you dancing? Keep singing Gin and Juice. I just don't want to be around for the day when Avril Lavigne isn't making music. Pig's going to be flying when she retires. Mates, we all have to. We all have to unfortunately live through that. Sorry, Tazzy.
No, I was just saying, you see Conrad starting see walking.
That's something you have to live through when you get older. I've seen some of my favorite bands long since retired. Just kind of hope you get good memories. You're able to go and like see them in concert and stuff like that, so you can have those memories with you. I was a mess when Kiss retired. This was a mess. I was watching that show and I was like, I was a mess.
Ooh.
Big clotheslines from Nick Nemeth now making a little bit of a comeback here. Neck breaker from Nemeth, and now Nick Nemeth is on fire here. Aerosmith, yeah, Aerosmith's pretty good. I like older Aerosmith though. I mean, the Love in the Elevator album was pretty good. Permanent Vacation. Then the next one that had Janie's Got a Gun, I think they got a little too poppy, a little too mainstream for me. And then they just started doing a lot of ballads. I saw them play with Kiss. That was a hell of a tour. It was Kiss and Aerosmith. I saw them in Hershey, PA. But I'll be honest, Aerosmith played a lot of stuff that nobody even knew what it was. They didn't play a lot of their hits. They were playing like just some songs I had never even heard of, and I've heard quite a bit of their songs. But yeah, I mean, their Dream On is still one of my favorite songs of all time. It's very, very good song. Almost. Kick Out at 2. Sweet Emotion's a great song. Yeah. Walk This Way, of course, when they did that with Run DMC back in the 80s. That was big. It was huge. Top 5 rappers. Oh, my God. My number 1 is Grandmaster Flash. Love them. I can recite. It's so funny seeing me reciting Grandmaster Flash music, and I know all of the songs off there. Was it the New York album? The one New York on there. I don't remember the name of the album offhand, but I knew every song on that. We used to walk around town with our little boom box playing Grandmaster Flash. It was amazing.
Ooh.
Nemeth with a cover gets a 2.
Dang, he sold the heck out of that.
Puts a sleeper on. Now it's going to be in my head. New York, big city of dreams, and everything in New York ain't always what it seems. You might get fooled if you come from out of town, but I'm down by law, and I know my way around too much. Too many people, too much. Too much. Yeah, man. Love it. Take one thing from the 80s with you now into this generation other than movies and music. What would it be?
Ooh.
Big kick out there from Nick. That was close. Wow, that's a hard question, Derek. One thing from the 80s that I could bring with me now? Damn. Like it's a hard question because all the technology now is just way better. And a lot of the old stuff I still have. Like I still have a cassette player, boombox. Nintendo though is still around, right? You can play all those old Nintendo games on their most current system. You know what it would be for me? Arcades. I would have arcades. That's what it would be for me. The old style arcades. I spent so much time in those. I would bring arcades.
What?
Want to move there from Swann? 1, 2. No, just kicks out. What a match. I'm old. Anything after 1988, I'm out. Even though I wasn't born in the 80s, bring back the style from that. You were talking about hairstyles? Oh, yeah, 80s hairstyles were the bomb, man. Aquanet, baby, for the win.
I don't know about the clothes though, Joe. Like, so
yeah, clothes were
look
weird.
at some of our old photos, man. I'm like,
yeah, clothes were weird, man.
Yeah.
I want my old hairdo back though. I want that. I want my old permed hair back from when I was in high school.
Derek, this is gonna sound very crass, probably. What I want to bring back, people minding their own damn business.
Wow, how about no social media? How about bringing back like email, like some kind of like how passing notes, the old corded phones. Here, ready, you guys? I'm gonna give you a laugh right before this ends. Big DDT from Nick Nemeth. This might be ending. Oh man.
Oh,
Danger zone. That might be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Nick Nemeth wins. Excellent match. Here you go. You ready?
There you go.
Look at that hair, baby. That is me when I was in 10th grade. I want that damn hair back, man. I used to work on that hair. I took that hair to I'd go to beauty parlors and sit in the back for 3 hours with that hair, man. I want it back. I want it back. Gus is laughing. No, I'm sorry. That wasn't 10th grade. That was my senior picture, actually. That's my senior picture. 1987. I love the 80s hair, man. Nick Nemeth moving on. He's added to that list. The 6-way elimination. We have now 4 members.
That's a heck of a match already.
Yeah, it's going to be a banger. So there you go. Nick Nemeth qualifies, and he's going to be in that amazing match. He could pick up BBC too on that hair. I'm telling you, man, that was some high hair. Oh man, I miss that. I really miss my hair. Nice hair, LOL. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, that took a lot of work. I'd be sitting in, yeah, I was like 15, 16, so I'd be sitting in those salons, and I mean, I didn't mind it because a lot of the women in those salons were kind of hot. So I didn't really mind it so much. Most of them are older than me because obviously a lot of them are working in there. They were in their 20s. I didn't really mind it all that much, sitting in those with those big things on my head and dinosaur clips or whatever you want to call them. Aquanet in the pink can. Do you know that they still sell Aquanet by me? It is still sold around here. So,
wow,
that stuff could stick them, and you put that on your hair wasn't moving for days. Days. You can go into a hurricane with Aquanet. Your hair would not move an inch. 1 inch. Nemeth wins. There we go. Yeah, and Nemeth wins. Video stores. Oh, that's a great call out, Matthew. Yeah. Video. That'd be fun to bring those back too. I miss those days. Going to rent the tapes and stuff like that was a good time. That was a good time. Yeah. You know what's funny? I mean, we're talking about that going away, and you know what's going away right now is DVDs. DVDs are going away, man. My Best Buy store is not selling DVDs anymore. They got rid of them.
Wow.
So DVDs are already making their way out. So we're going into the streaming time of technology, and DVDs are going to be a thing of the past. So I was in trouble. No, I was not. I was far from it. I had a very I had a small group of friends that we kind of hung around. Now we were definitely not troublemakers. We weren't with a popular like the jocks group, but we were, we had our own little kind of tiny group of friends that would, we played a lot of basketball and did a lot of stuff like that. Looks like he's about to strike up a conversation with me about Star Trek. I was always a nerd. There was no real time when I wasn't watching something like that. That goes with the territory. Asked my dad, and he said he'd bring back young Pam Grier. I am my father's son. Yeah, you for sure are. Yeah. You sure are. Libraries still have DVDs available, but eventually, yeah, they're going to be a hard thing to find. DVDs and Blu-rays. That it's just not a medium that's making a lot of money anymore. With all this digital stuff and everything out there now. So yeah, this is our like what is VHS tapes. Future generation will be like what's DVDs. Yeah, they won't know what they are. That's very true. I know a little bit more about the history of hip hop now. I was uneducated when I was young. This is Arcade Shuttlesworth. we aim to please here. You know, we're not just about wrestling. We're about life lessons here. So yeah, there you go. Glad to oblige. All right. Well, let us know what you thought of the show tonight. I thought it was a pretty good show. Not so promo centric. Last week's was a little bit more promo heavy. A lot of action this week. A lot of wrestling. Good wrestling as well on the show. So yeah, let us know what your score is for tonight's show. We will go round table and do the same, and then we'll get out of here. No plans for the weekend because obviously of the pay-per-views coming up. So on Sunday, there's the AEW one, and then the NXT one is the following Sunday. So nothing for us for Between the Ropes for the next 2 weeks. But we will return for Tuesday and more follow-up to whatever is going on Monday with the Wyatt 6 on the Fireflies Forever show. So we will be back for Tuesday. I should be there barring anything. I don't have a reason to believe I wouldn't be. So I should be there along with Jeff and Chris. So make sure you come and join us for that. That'll be the next time we'll be back. And then, Tazzy, I don't know. Do you have anything going on? You want to get out there quick?
I completely forget. Hey, I feel like I just did an NXT pay-per-view. Tomorrow, I completely forgot tomorrow was SmackDown. Tomorrow's SmackDown. We start at 7:30 on Friday. SmackDown 7:30. We will have Monday Night Raw, of course, Monday. We start at 7 on Mondays. Tuesday, if we do Tuesday, I'm still trying to talk to Shane. The team's back in town, so I got to talk to him. We start on 7:45 on Tuesdays. We got 3 different kinds, so make sure you guys pay attention to social media. I will try to keep you guys informed. I'll try to put the weekly, and don't forget, of course, next Sunday we got NXT. Completely forgot about that. That will start at 7, if I'm not mistaken. I got to talk to Shane because I won't be there at the start. So make sure, and that's also included next. Just to let you guys know, I'll be missing the start of Saturday too. So yeah, that's what we got right now.
All right, Money in the Bank. I would guess we will. We should be. What's the date for it again? I know we said it before.
July 6th.
July 6th. So that is a Saturday. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm back to work that day, but I'm only working till 4. So yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, we should be doing that. That'll be fun. We haven't done a pay-per-view since, oh my God, I don't think we've done a pay-per-view since WrestleMania for WWE because they've all been overseas.
Yep.
So we'll do that.
Tell me about it.
We'll be here for that one. The group will be joining us, of course. Tazzy, you're always welcome, and if you're going to be around, and probably might even have Chris come over if he wants to. So yeah, we'll be here for that. All right. So let's go for the scores from everyone here. 9 for me, says Swackfan. 7 out of 10. Not one I'd go back to watch, but a good show nonetheless. 9.25 says Heather. 9 for Derek. 5 stars, says Gust. 9 for me, says Andrew. Joe, Jeff, Tazzy, love you guys. Thank you for always being positive and great streams. Oh, James, thank you, man. Thanks for coming out and being with us. Robert Cortez, chanting TNA. Nice seeing you guys. I'll try and come next stream. Very cool. Robert Cortez says an 8 out of 10. All right, we'll go around table, and Tazzy, what you got, man? What did you think of the show tonight?
There was so much into the show. It reminds me of like me watching on Tuesdays because it's like you jam-pack a show. They're jam-packing a show in 2 hours, and it's kind of hard to do, but they do it well. That's what I like when promotions does that well. They put everything in, like, So the psychology in the ring was amazing today. A lot, especially the last match, it was insane. Story-based lines today was insane. What I like is when you have promotions that kind of give you the feeling that you know where they're going. You don't know what they're doing or what's the end game, but you know where they're going, if that makes sense. So I like the way they're doing everything. So I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna go 9 with TNA Wrestling today.
Fair enough. All right. Jeff, what you got, man?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 9 too. I thought it was a really good show, great wrestling. The main event was awesome yet again. I'm looking forward to seeing what else they add to Slammiversary. I'm still not convinced that we are going to get Ash and Jordan. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just wishful thinking for many other people. But yeah, I think tonight was really good. I'm going to give it a 9. Really good show from start to finish.
Yeah, I would agree. I think this is a lot of really, really good wrestling tonight in this show. And that's what you want, right? You want good wrestling on your show. So yeah, great matches. We had a great banger between Callihan and Maclin. And then of course this last match, the final match of the night. Just some great all around stuff tonight. I thought the wrestling was really, really good. Again, not promo centric, and that's okay. They can have shows like that have a lot of promos and such. But yeah, I'm going to say a 9 too. I think it was just a really, really good wrestling episode. So cool. John G says a 9 out of 10. Damien says 9 out of 10. 5 stars says Hassan. Have a great weekend, everyone. You too, John Kessler. And yeah, so there you go. That is going to do it for us for tonight. Thank you all for coming out. We appreciate you being here. Hopefully you'll enjoy the wrestling over the weekend. Go check out the pay-per-view if you are an AEW fan. Enjoy that. And enjoy, of course, SmackDown tomorrow as well. I know that's supposed to be advertised as a pretty big one for them. So, yeah, enjoy it. Have a safe weekend. Please be kind to one another always. And hopefully we'll see you all for our next show, which will be on Tuesday for Fireflies Forever. Have a great rest of your night, guys, and we'll talk to you all soon. Take care, everybody.